Hi parents and children, here's a video showing you how to use the J2E service on Hub. Obviously I'm again going to be using Chrome for this. It's personally I like it because we can use different profiles and it's particularly helpful for families that are sharing computers. It'll remember all my details and I can sign in quite quickly. Now that I'm signed in, I can have a look down here so you can see J2E there. I can get into it there, or very quickly I can click on the menu and I can get to J2E there. Now obviously you don't have all the items I have there, but obviously you will have J2E. Now this is the J2 launch page for J2E. And this shows all the services. Now again, this is my version of it, so you'll be seeing things that I have, like the pupil files, but today I'm only going to show you the things that you can use with your children. So the first service I'm going to show you on here is the camera, so I'll click on there. What we can do with this, it uses the camera of the laptop, or if you are using an iPad, it can use that as well. So I've clicked on it here, we obviously have to allow it. And mine will come up black to begin with, but I'll just take off my little tape there. I'll use my Lego bag here. So I can take a picture by clicking on the top there. And then what I can do, I can edit and change my picture using the various options on the right hand side. So I can choose from any of these options here, you can see it affecting it. If I want to take it back one, I can click on that, or the two arrows at the back there, you can click that and it'll take it all the way back. But you can also change the effect, the intensity of the effect, by moving that bar there. But again, I'll click that and it takes everything back to normal on my photo. Now if I'm happy with the photo and I've done the changes that I want to do with it, I can click on this, I can upload it, and it uploads that picture straight to my files. We click on there, we can go back here, you can see my files there. I'll click on my files now and you can see the image that I've saved now. So it will only save to your files when you click that upload. Now today's video is going to show you JiT. JiT is one of the many services within J2E. I'm going to show you the writing service first. So we can choose various templates to give a background to our writing. We can also add pictures in there, so you can see my picture that I'd saved from earlier. I can also access ones that have been shared to me, but I can also use the internet. Now the great thing about this is that it's a safe search, so everything that I search on here will be carefully filtered so no offensive or upsetting photos will be found. So right now you can see I've chosen this image of Barry Beach. It'll just take a few moments to load and it then appears on the background. Now like normal, you can type straight onto this using your keyboard. A little mistake there, go back, delete it. I can change the font size. I can also change the font type by clicking on any of these below. And then below I can also change the colour of the text as well. Now another thing, because this is a service that's quite aimed at our foundation phase, we can actually find words here. So you can see different words there. We can click on the speech bubble there and it will say the word out loud to help the child find the correct word. If they do want to use a word, all they need to do is click on it and it'll appear in their writing too. So when your child's finished with their writing, they need to give the file a name, and then they click on what we might recognise as a floppy disk and it will save. You save it, you'll notice that it's gone a bit grey and translucent now, so that means that the file has been saved. If you want to start a new one, you can go on here, click on blank, or go on another one. We can choose from lots of different templates again. So I'll move on to the next option now, and this one is called Paint. Now again, we can choose from a lot of those backgrounds. There's a few pictures there that we can actually colour in on here. I'm going to choose the beach one for today. So I can choose lots of images to put straight into there. I can change the type of image that I'm looking for, so I can use faces, you can see animals, dinosaurs. If you click down, you can see other options. I'm just going to go for the weather right now on here. So I'm going to put a lovely rainbow in, obviously remembering our NHS that works so very hard for us at the moment. Put that in there. And then I can also choose different colours. Choose green, just do a little bit of a squiggle there. Maybe it's some seaweed. We've also got a choice that creates different textures. And we can change the size of the brush, you can see there. Or we can also click on the little button there within it, and we can see lots of other textures that we can use. Obviously this would be great for anybody setting up a landscape that they're painting. But I'll stick with mine right now, and obviously you can see as I colour with it by clicking on the screen, it creates it there. I can change the sizes, but as always I can type in a quick name for my file. I can press save. Now a feature that's available in all of them is this microphone. This microphone lets your child record what it's about. So they can record a quick message saying what it is, press stop, press OK. And if they want to hear it, they can press play. Obviously if they need to save it once they've done that. Now we're on to the turtle here. Now this is a form of coding program. So I'm going to show you with this cast template right now. So we can see the car there. We can change that car if we want to, but I'm going to leave it the same here. So you can see my car. Now we're in the simple mode right now, so I'm going to give it directions, make it go forward, make it turn left, make it go forward. And as you can see, as I'm giving it more and more directions, they're building up on the left hand side. So this is becoming our script, like a coding script. So that's done now. If I press play now, at the bottom you can see my code in action. I can make it more advanced, and so the advanced version, so I'm going to choose some things there. I'm going to put the pen down on it so you can see it's added there, but it doesn't actually show where the car's going until I press play. See, it's doing the same route before. Now it puts a pen down, it leaves a mark there, and it will go the direction it's given. Again with this, I can save it, give it a name, my car journey. As always, you can press save up there, but again we can record our voices using that option. So that's the turtle. Can press that rubber there and it will clear all our commands, setting my car right back to the start. So we'll go to the next option, chart. Now charts help us create different graphs, very simple graphs. You can see here we've got lots of options here. We've got a blank one, we've got different ones that have already been set up for us. I'm going to choose the colour one today. And so this is going to, I'm just going to put some quick numbers in here at random. So I filled in all my data. I can add other charts in there. So you can see my block graph now. I can take away the other charts. I want to give it a title at the top for my graph. So this is my favourite colours. I can record what it's about. And then again save. So we're going to go to pictogram now. So pictograms are like our bar charts, but instead of the bars, our data is represented by pictures. So I'm going to choose a blank one, though there are other templates available for them to use. So I'm going to create one now about the weather. So I'm going to choose my various weathers. I'll click on it, and then I can put it into the bottom there. So my sunshine, I'll choose my storm, go up there, add and say how many days. Let's say it's been sunny, 1 day of thunder, we've got our windy days here. Keep on going through this and find various different ones that I've got, how many times we've had rainbows during this time. I'll leave my snow one blank there because we haven't had any snow. Again, it's a graph, so I'll give it a name. So that's the weather this week, and I can then record my voice on there too, saying what it's about, maybe talk about the graph. I'll click save and it's saved. And there we go, that's pictograms using what they make available. Now, I'm going to start a new graph now, a new pictogram. I'm going to again choose the blank section. Now, I'm just going to show you at the bottom now that we can add more data on there, so we can add more on there. We can press the plus. Now on this one, I'm actually going to make some choices. I'm going to find some images that I want to use. So these are the ones that J2E have given us. I can also search the web for images. Again, it's that safe search, so you can feel comfortable with your children using this. So I'm going to type in, I'm going to do one about food now, so let's see if it looks, can find Cadbury. Unfortunately in this case, it's not been able to find a Cadbury bar, but what I'll do, I'll make it a little bit different. I'll search for ham. So there we go, I've got lots of different images of ham. Don't know which one I want to use or which one looks more appetising. Tell you what, I'm going to choose that one. Again, the same again, I want to click on that image and then I'll click at the bottom to put it in there. I'll go back into my web search again. I think I'll look up, you know what, I'll look up pizza this time. So get all my images, so I can keep on pressing on the down button at the bottom to keep on looking through. Lots of other images, obviously as it goes on the image gets less specific because of the search. But I'll go up and, you know, I saw that piece of pizza first. I'll click on that, click on the pizza at the top again and put it into my graph. So you can see now I can make another graph, a pictograph, using that information. Again, I'll give it an appropriate name, my food pictogram. My food pictogram for April will do. I can again record it, saying what was the most popular. And obviously press save again on that area. You know it's saved when it goes that see-through. Now we're going to go into animate. So it's a very simple animation tool, this. So we can choose pictures to create our animation, so I could put them on that image of Barry Beach. Again, we can search for different things. So actually I am going to go on here, I'm going to search for theatre. There we go, I've got lots of options for the theatre here. I want it to be more like a stage, so I'll have a quick look down, see if there's anything else. Obviously, I think my best one was the one at the top there, so I'll click on that and now it's created it. Now then I can go up here, I can choose different images here, so I'm going to go with the king from the fairy tale. I'll put him on there, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to start letting him move across the stage. So I'll move into my next one, so I want it a little bit across there. I'll do it again, I'll press that plus. Now if you wanted to add more images on the same slide and keep things the way they are, you need to press that plus. Every time you press the plus above it, unfortunately, that will create a blank slide. So right now I'm just adding more and more on here. So it doesn't actually look correct. So the great thing about J2 launch and all its features, that we've got a undo button. So I can keep on undoing, go back a couple of times, and there we go. I can press that plus, I'll put him on, I'll keep on doing that, so I'll keep on pressing the plus. And keep on adding more to it, so I've got that sense of motion. You can see it helps you by showing you where your last couple of images were. what I might want to do now, when I'm making say something, so I'll put in a speech bubble. I'll just write in there, very quick hi. But what I want to do, I want that to stay on for a while, so I'll make that same slide repeat itself for a few times. But obviously I've not written it, so I can just delete the slides by pressing the X. So I'll click back on here, choose a colour. I'm going to make it a little bit thin. Just write my quick hi on there. And now I'll press that red plus to add more of the same slides, because I don't want it to just appear and disappear. And then I press play on here. I can see my character move across the screen there. It'll keep on repeating. Stop that now, and I'll give it an appropriate title again. Write about what it is. I can use the microphone again to record what it's about and tell people what it's about. And I can save it again as always. So we'll move on to the next one now. We're on to the branch option. Now the branch is all about creating a database. So I'm going to go with a blank one right now because I think it's better to show this. I'm going to do a branching database all about animals. So first of all, I need to choose my animals. It says at the top there, put the items for your tree in the box. You can do your own search and find your own, but right now I'm going to just use the animal option here. So I'm going to put all these ones here, just drag them across. Now I'm ready to sort my animals, so I'm going to first ask a question that gives me either a yes or a no answer. So my question I'm going to ask is, does the animal have green skin? Forget my question mark there, so I'll put the one that's true of, and I'll drag those across there. And when I'm happy with that, I can press the thumbs up at the bottom, the OK, and it'll then want me to ask more questions. So I'll keep on doing this until all my animals are sorted, so you'll see me doing this now. To the end of my questions now, and it's created a branching diagram there that's sorted out all the animals into different categories. I can go into the advanced of this and I can give my animals a name and a brief description about them. I'm not going to write anything because I'm not particularly knowledgeable about the lizard, but we can do that for all of them. Again, while I give it an appropriate name, I'll give it Animal Branch Database. Really, I should probably call it Animal Branching Database. I can record what it's about. There we go, I'm going to type it in there. And again, now that I'm happy with it, I can press that save. Here is my final tab, the mix one. We can choose the different types of things that we've done. You can see at the top there's different colours. We can choose different layouts. So I'm going to choose a second layout where I can choose one of the things I've done and put some writing. So we can start from scratch, or we can open something from our files. So you can see my files there, and I've now added my favourite colours chart. I can type in a quick message there talking about what it's about. As always, I can record my voice there. And then if I want to, I can actually press that button there and it will read back what I've typed. Now obviously we want to give our mix a correct name, so what I did in April. I can add more pages now. So I'm going to choose this one with 4, so you can see I can choose 4 different activities I've done using the J2E software. So I'm going to put my mix there. I'm going to mix it up with a bar chart and some writing there. I'm happy with that, I'll press tick. You can see at the top there, it gives me that open folder again, so I can put my beach in there. Again, I can click on the other areas. You can see when I click on them, I can go back through to my previous page. So I can keep on adding stuff, so I can do a new chart there. Again, I can open up files and add them. So I put in my photo there that has the little bit of writing on it. I can create my own digital book by using this. So I can add more pages to it, or I can press save and it will save all my work that I've done here. So I'm back on the launch page. That's our quick guide to using JiT. Please let us know what you get up to so we can see it. Thank you, bye.